Welcome back, fellow armchair generals. This is Gamer 1745 here with my continuing playthrough of Hearts of Iron 4. We're playing, of course, as Germany this playthrough. Let's get things going here. I feel particularly 1942 has just flashed past by my eyes here. Okay, the Soviet Union has declared war on Japan. Well, this is a new development. Now, of course, we haven't wanted to have the Soviet Union as part of People's Republic of China down here. Oh, interesting. Is that what that is? The People's Republic of China down there. Are they? Is France at war with? Defensive war against us. Improving relations with them? How interesting. So, I don't know that I have enough, and especially maybe even better now that the Soviets are distracted. But I think next spring, coming up here shortly, hopefully, we're going to invade the Soviet Union. Across this broad front, out from Turkey, down from Norway. Let's also see about getting Finland more into the Axis. I was expecting a bit more of an event to get them into the Axis sort of naturally with the Winter War, but like I said, I've played the game many times, I just haven't gotten this far because I kept needing to start over. So who is the Soviet Union at war with? Just Japan and its allies? Okay. And how are we doing down here? Okay, well. A little surprising, I would say, that we haven't gotten South Africa to surrender after taking Pretoria and some other good chunks of the country. I know many of you watching here are watching to see Hearts of Iron 4 gameplay because, of course, it's a new game. But you might also like to check out either the British series, which is still ongoing. New episode should be out very soon, or just have come out. Okay, free dockyards. I think we got completed with another major. We just taken some. Okay, we just. Well, no, I don't know. Still, but sort of slowly coming out. As I said on it, because of the continuing low viewership on this, I just don't know what to do, quite honestly. It's low right now. My viewership here for this series is lower than my viewership was before for the Hearts of Iron 3 stuff before Hearts of Iron 4 came out. And I don't specifically know why. Is it because my channel viewers, you get traditional ones, don't like 4? You know, I presume it's, if you liked what I was doing before as a presenter of these, it's not because I've particularly done something wrong. It's just, could be that, and if so, let me know. But don't know what I want to build here. Another production line due to a battleship. Let's build some transports. Just a couple of shipyards for that. And then there we go. So, as I was saying, I don't know whether I should support that attack. If it's my Hearts of, the Black Ice viewers just don't care to watch more of this, and there's not that many new viewers to the channel, that to could be quite readily the case, who want to see Hearts of Iron 4 content. Or what? So I'm breaking up this talk because I'm trying to think here as I'm playing. Whether, well, what to do exactly. I can, of course, try to do 2 series, one for I'll let you go here. One continuing with Black Ice, and the other one doing Hearts of Iron 4 content. But I don't. The viewer numbers aren't, quite honestly, good enough to keep that up. Daily, one of each. But it might be something like, I don't know, Hearts of Iron 3 Saturday and Sunday, and okay, and Hearts of Iron 4 weekdays, or not exactly sure what would be best, or vice versa. So I need to play Hearts of Iron 4 to test things and do stuff. I don't need to post it if it's going to be less than 100 people watching it, and a lot of you guys would still like to see British series or me do some other things in Black Ice or whatnot. Okay, we've got Modern Blitzkrieg. That ends. So hey, let me know. Yes, people that speak up get sort of heard, but if it's only 10 of you strongly wanting me to continue one thing and the viewer numbers just aren't there, then I've got to do something else. If you understand, I think you would. So, love to hear your thoughts on how best to handle this. And quite honestly, it's not a, it's multiple of you, and I do thank you, giving me very good encouragement not to get discouraged. And I'm not so much discouraged as, I don't know, perplexed to figure out how best to continue to grow the channel. And yes, and some of you very early on, and I know some of you are still with me from that time period, is consistency, doing consistently good episodes that are out on a routine basis that will gain viewers over time. And you're absolutely right about that. Let's see, you're attacking my subs. One thing I don't like so far about this is, where the hell is the... I've been hearing, I haven't been doing it. Well, no, I have been feeling some of it, and so I've moved. If you noticed, I'm not running out of Wilhelmshaven so much, or even Kiel, because of port strikes were just pounding my ships. But where's the airport here? I want to click on it to go to air mode. You can see I've got 120 aircraft out here with some fighters additionally, trying to do sea attack, and of that 60 are naval bombers, and they don't seem to be doing much damage to these ships. So, don't know. I'm starting this week, I have been getting back into modding more Hearts of Iron 4, TRE for it. And that's just going to eat up time, and so if viewership is going down, I'm wondering what to do. I know a bunch of people weren't interested in viewership of Hearts of Iron 3 anymore, or so they said. And they wanted to see 4. Now that I'm doing 4, viewership's going down, so I don't know if I've alienated my older core audience. Let's send one of you to here. Because if I've alienated you guys, I understand, because if you don't want to watch hours and hours of Hearts of Iron 4, you don't want to watch it. I mean, it's just what it is. But I sort of need to know. Wait a minute, I thought I was sending one of you up there. So feedback would be nice. And I can do 2, but it's not 2 daily if it's smaller numbers. And no, I'm not planning on quitting the channel, because the channel in a way is going to continue to support Third Reich events as a publicity promotion, and a few of you have already been stating, and I'm very thankful for that you want to see Third Reich events featured on this channel in Hearts of Iron 4 when it comes out. And so that's also partly what this channel is for, but that doesn't mean I need to do right now daily episodes of everything or whatnot. to make that happen. It just means keep things going. Oh, I guess I did already send to another person. Okay, well, hold it then. You're gonna go here. Excuse me. Mostly right now checking to see if we've had any naval invasions I didn't get informed about. Oh good, the Italians are up in the... God. The new AI is a whole lot more aggressive than... We're going to move 33 divisions up here? Or maybe it's part of the... They just clicked on a continuous border or something? I don't know. It's nice that they're being aggressive, the AI. No, it looks like it's going to be 33 divisions up here or something. So I applaud them for that. But it does sort of sometimes get to be a bit much. Okay, we're in 43, so let's do Disperse Factory, or Disperse Industry 5, which will do 10% more factory output, 10% more efficiency retention. Bomb vulnerability down 10% and up 20% max factories in the state. Which is actually getting quite helpful because this is good enough as any. You see some of the more eastern areas we've maxed out. If you start building them in occupied zones, you don't quite get... Okay, South Africa has capitulated. Great. Don't quite get as much use out of them because it's occupation policies instead of just... Okay, where is the airport? Down here? Okay, there. What we're gonna do here is let's move in some fighters and some naval bombers. Take them a while to get there. I have shifted a bunch of air power east. We'll put you out over the Ukraine, Eastern Poland. Once it goes up, once the balloon goes up, and if you don't know, the balloon going up is a World War I, saying it's sort of a visual cue for invasion. Would be a balloon being released and going up into the air so everyone would see it to know time to attack. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I know I can just click all of them, but I sort of like to micromanage it, I guess would be the appropriate term. Yeah. Put you around it there. So you're going to be interception. Okay, close air support. Yeah, 80, you're gonna be Palmer. You're gonna be air superiority. Tactical close air support. How are we doing for space? Okay, we got plenty of space here. So, what I want to do is... Am I going over the 400? I don't think so, no. Ireland has joined the Allies. That's interesting. I know. Sandbox, sandbox, sandbox. I kept getting told that damn, thingy. The only country, the only national country out there, literally, sent in their condolences, and I don't know if they lowered their flag to half-staff or something, but they sent in their condolences on the death of Adolf Hitler. Was Ireland. Nobody else, no other country, no other neutral country, no other, no Switzerland, Sweden, Turkey, anybody sent in official condolences to like the local German ambassador or whatever it was for Hitler's death. It was only Ireland. So, them joining the Allies. Now, I know there were many Irishmen that went across the border into Northern Ireland and joined up and served in the English Armed Forces. But the only country that acknowledged in in April 45, whatever the date was, I forget, Hitler's death in any sort of positive way was Ireland. Okay. Now, what we're gonna do here is see about putting you up over Western Poland, you up over Belarus. Okay, it's too deep in, I guess. I don't know. Because part of the air zone, I think, for the Ukraine is a neutral territory or something, and here I don't know, or is it just too far away? Yeah, I guess it's just too far away. So 100, we're going to do interceptors, and here we're going to do the opposite. They're not actually like flying, I don't think, over the enemy territory or over Russian territory now, but they're set for operations once we go to war. Okay, and here, well, we need some better fighters. Well, we need fighters up there. Okay. And let's do 60. And since I think now we've waited long enough for them to get down here. Oh, well, no. They're still okay. Go after any carrier-based stuff. And now what I should do here is grab all these that remain here. Well, all of these. See if they can get out to here. And control right click. Set that as their new home base. We should think about invading there next. So, let's see, where are some... okay. Don't know what the French will have there. They sort of kind of don't think it's going to be too many armored units. But we shall see. Okay. You up there. You up there. And so... fighter and bomber interception. Maybe they're flying over the neutral territory. I don't quite understand the details of how much these graphics have to do with actual interactions. Because obviously if I pause the game, they keep flying around. I've watched them even under with pause, they keep shooting down aircraft, so I don't really know. Oh, we got free civil factories, so that means we can build more things. So, well, no, I want this one. Okay, well, we need more oil and more tungsten. Well, the tungsten, let's get that from Sweden. Let's get a little more from Romania. Oil, that is. I also sent some aircraft up here. And these guys were to operate there. These guys were to operate up here. Now I'm also thinking for my next series to try getting rid of these giant toy soldiers and going to, oh boy, I forget who made the mod, should be giving a good plug for it, that sort of the improved counters mod. So that's what I'm looking to do with that, and maybe a few other mods for the next series. And I'm thinking either playing as England or as Japan are my sort of two plan ahead for series ideas. Which one's next, kind of thing. There's the airport. Okay, they're now standing by. And you're going to go after ships. Oh good, these guys made it out. Very good. Okay, here we are. Let's plan a naval invasion starting here. Let's go straight for the port. See if that works. If they have reasonably strong if you're not a valid providence for invasion. Okay, United States declare war on Japan. Well, good for you. Well, it's too far away, is that it? Oh no, okay. I was just trying to, what I was trying to do is see how long it was going to take to... get out of this. Okay, yeah, just wanted to see. 28 days. Okay, that's what I wanted. Okay, well, I want to thank you for watching. Thanks for liking the videos, of course, and please post comments, questions, suggestions, ideas, whatever. Love hearing from you. We're going to end the episode here. Be back tomorrow for more Hearts of Iron.